Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the Gaming Weekly, an impromptu matchup here tonight on Rainbow Six Siege. It is a 1v1. It is Waters up against his opponent here tonight being Man Dark Rules. And finally, someone here is going to rule on Rainbow Six Siege. Hey everybody, welcome to Game Side of Adrian Matt, voice of TGW alongside with Rebel T1087. We were expected to be on Destiny 2, but we changed the game, and I cannot wait. I'm going to do something that no other YouTuber's ever done before. The fact that I'm going to be king of the Gaming Weekly. Strike that. King of the entire YouTube platform. Welcome, Rebel.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to read this later, but...
Oh, not yet. Not yet. That will be the main event for the record,
tonight.
Rebel. Yes, exactly. I cannot wait. Of course, there's a letter that's going to be read out loud. As you can see now out of nowhere, that was Waters. A club-like blow right into the back of the neck with that shot. We take a look at the replay. Take a look at this here. Waters was just scoping out and boom, right into the back, into the spine. Waters now in clear-cut control. At the early going to this matchup, we are headed to round 2. This could perhaps be the turning point for Waters.
It could be, but, never say never.
Well, coming up next, we are getting set. Absolutely, we're getting set for the next round in TGW's Rainbow Six Siege, an impromptu matchup. And folks, I do want to preface this by saying that the Gaming Weekly still expected to be on Destiny 2 Sunday. TGW is still working on that game night. Rebel, you almost read the letter out loud there.
Okay.
We are getting set for round 2. Moments ago, Waters again with a clear-cut victory for the first round. The question is, who's going to be the second round winner? Impromptu matchup on Rainbow Six Siege as we take a look at this incredible gameplay right before our very eyes. Waters gaining the momentum at this point. Of course, moments ago, Rebel, it was Waters who would attack the opponent from behind, and you got to believe Waters does have the momentum here.
Yes, he does have the momentum here, and you know what? Anything goes. I mean, he just got that one kill, but who knows?
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Dark Rules could score here, and we're gonna find that out right here, right now.
Yep, matchup begin to the C's up on Rainbow Six Siege here tonight. Begin to the swell. Begin to the breakdown to this point too. Waters now begin to the scout. There's the opponent across the hall, and a clear-cut shot right across the throat, I believe. And wow, that was absolutely methodical.
Waters
Did you see how
with that
Waters?
kill.
It was, and Waters was so eloquent in his shot there, and again another shot knocking down the opponent. I'll tell you, Waters has been dominating. Let's not forget, a couple of weeks ago, he made his TGW debut, part of that Rocket League tournament.
He did. He did. He actually did, and he was doing good. He was doing good in that Rocket League tournament, and he's doing good in this game right here.
Yeah, and he's soiling his hands now on Rainbow Six Siege. I'll tell you, Rainbow Six Siege, one of the most popular games out there. The Gaming Weekly had a great time on Rainbow Six Siege, but folks, I do have an announcement to make. Next week, the Gaming Weekly will be live for the first time officially in 3 years. The Gaming Weekly is producing yet again the Halo Game Nights Weekly. Yes, you heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Halo, the backbone, the foundation of TGW, something that made the Gaming Weekly popular, is coming back. More on this next. Okay. And I can't wait for Halo. That is the game that I've been looking forward to. Oh, man. As mentioned moments ago, ladies and gentlemen, the Gaming Weekly will be bringing Halo Game Nights yet again. Rebel, your thoughts on this vintage game?
We got two with Water and Rules with 0, but Rules is doing a very good job right here with scouting in the corner, and he's doing really good right now. Let's see if
I was alluding to Halo, but this works too.
Yeah, that's...
And now Waters now again continues to scout out, has that incredible
what about
weapon in
him?
hand. And well, I was just going to ask for your thoughts. I mean, your thoughts on the fact that TGW is bringing back the old Halo Game Nights.
I see you. Why you didn't specify? I thought you was talking about the game.
Well, I mentioned Halo and I said this, but wait a minute. We're going to get to that in a minute because this matchup is beginning to swell up yet again. An explosion moments ago here. And this is going to be a very, very critical point for Waters. He knows exactly what he's doing in a matchup like this. I'll tell you, Waters is very skillful on Rainbow Six Siege here. He's really taking it on his own element. And oh my, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not quite sure. That may have been a dead body. That may have been your body, Rebel, whenever you got taken out, perhaps.
That was my body. Yeah.
And Waters going to be using the drone. Uh-oh. Oh my. Here we go.
Drone got shot down.
Indeed, but I believe now, like an eagle, Water almost got him. You gotta be kidding me, though. We'll scout it out.
Waters.
Oh, my.
Waters is down.
And it was Man Dark Rules who indeed got his first point of the matchup up against Waters. It was a strategic plan that was thwarted by, well, Rocks here.
Like I said, that was a very good play by Dark Rules, and that was awesome. That was a really good play.
Well, 2 points for Waters, 1 point for Dark Rules. The question is, can Dark Rules somehow, someway manage to pick up the momentum? Can he manage the pace? A matchup that was not expected to take place is taking place tonight. Impromptu style, TGW bringing it in your home, in your style, the in-your-face style TGW is able to bring on a weekly basis. Adrian Matt and Rebel T1087 at game side, and there you see Waters now. Well, I guess it looks like he's trying to have some, well, sort of a plan here to try to knock down that throne that he saw moments ago. Hey, listen, Rebel, you know what's going to be happening in just a couple of minutes? It is the first ever ceremony, the King ceremony. I understand that you're going to have that letter that's going to be read out loud, and this letter was courtesy of the YouTube CEO. A little bit later on tonight, we're going to be hearing all about that. Rebel, I'm sure that you're excited. You're on the edge of your seat.
Yep, I'm jumping for joy.
Everyone is. I'm jumping up and down too.
Really not.
Hey, come on. You got to be excited about it. I'm making history, and I deserve it. I actually beat Undead Freak 78 in that Adrian Matt challenge. Let's not forget about that. Going upstairs now. I'm sure that you were upset over the fact that I won. Yeah, Waters now with a shot. I did not cheat.
You did.
Obviously, the fans did vote for Undead in the... Guess what? I had the least amount of votes.
They've ceased attacking the container. Stop the hostiles from securing the container.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, let's get back into this matchup here. This is going to be a turning point yet again now. Not even sure if Waters at that point, at least in that particular corner, couldn't see anything, but he is now to the corner, and this is going to go back to scouting out the opponent. Hey, this is going to be the point in time where, you know, Man Dark Rules is going to have to capitalize on the momentum that he got previously in that round. He did attack Waters. He got the point. He has the momentum at this point in time, despite the fact that Waters is dominating with 2 points here. Now, again, it's going to have to be up to Rules here to capitalize on that opening, wouldn't you say?
I think he's going to find an opening if he finds Water in this basin. I think he did. And
Mission successful.
Well, so much for the opening. It was Waters who closed the window of opportunity. It was Waters who closed the opening here. Let us take a look. There we go, with a shot into the chest area, knocking down the opponent in the process. Of course, Dark Rules is doing a pretty good job thus far, but so far it's Waters who's dominating. He's really taking it home at this point in time. We understand that he being Waters, needs 2 more points to win the matchup. We're going to find out if, of course, Waters is so far he's doing good.
He's doing good, but can Dark Rules tie it up, make it 3-3? Can he do that?
We're going to find out momentarily.
Stop the reader standing.
Folks, we are back now. I would like to correct myself. I was just informed moments ago that if Waters is able to get the next kill, it will end the entire game and Waters will take it home. So the question is, will this be the final round? And it could be, perhaps, right through the window.
That was close. That was close. Waters almost had that.
Pressure beginning to build inside, as well as, suspense now. Back on the ground and continues the search for the opponent. Little shot there missed through. So, Rebel, I mean, if you are Dark Rules, though, you have to understand that there's got to be some sort of plan that you're going to have to whip up the last second so you can gain this upper hand.
You have to, you gotta play it smart. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, with tactics, of course, as well. You got to employ your elements, and Waters is in his element here, and he's got him. He got him. What a shot. What an absolute shot. Take a look at this yet again. Waters there was scouting out, measuring the opponent, and right there, he knocked down Dark Rules.
That was, I mean, he had that sniper. He scouted him. He just waited for the right moment to shoot this sniper.
Well, Dark Rules may be good at this game, but it's Waters who rules on Rainbow Six Siege tonight.
Yeah, with your stupid wordplay. Yes, Waters did amazing. He did outstanding. He won. And Dark Rules, she did amazing too. So it was a great game, regardless.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on to the main event. it's only fitting that we are going to crown a new king on YouTube. Now, again, I was the man who defeated Undead Freak 78 in that Adrian Matt challenge, a challenge that all of you thought I was going to lose. But it was so funny. Nobody expected me to win, and I did win. And because of that, I understand the CEO of YouTube has granted me to be the first official king of YouTube. And coming up next, we're going to read a letter out loud to officially crown and confirm as Adrian Matt to soon be King Matt. That's up next.
Welcome back to the Gaming Weekly. It's your boy Broken Rebel Tea Time. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to read this letter. But before I do, let me introduce the soon-to-be king of YouTube, Adrian Matt.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Peasant Rebel. Thank you, Peasant fans. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor here tonight to stand before you and to be crowned for the first time ever YouTube King. After my accomplishments, my achievements, hey listen, I can see why I'm being crowned the King of YouTube. So let's get on with this, Peasant Rebel. Go ahead and read your stuff. This is the letter, from what I understand, ladies and gentlemen, from the CEO of YouTube. Go ahead, Rebel. I have my crown right next to me. And by the way, folks, once I put my crown on, that officially means I am king. It'll be sitting right there. You may proceed, Rebel.
First of all, Adrian, you look ridiculous.
Thanks.
Anyway.
I look great.
Yeah. So, I received this letter from you, Adrian. That's apparently from the CEO of YouTube, Susan.
Yep.
Saying that she is crowning you the new king of YouTube. The letter says,
You can see why.
Dear YouTube, or Dear Adrian, tonight I give full authority to crown a fellow YouTuber the first ever title of King of YouTube. He is a person full of integrity and honor. Someone that I love. Someone that I love to see every single week. Someone who is not afraid to stand up against opinions that mostly everyone agrees on.
That's true. That is true.
Someone who is the embodiment of class and dignity. I am talking about Adrian Matt.
Thank you.
Adrian,
thank you so much.
I am very proud of you. And I'm ready to crown you as the king of YouTube. So the question is, Adrian. Ooh, snack. No. So the question is, Adrian, will you accept this offer?
You know, I've been thinking about this over the past couple of months, ladies and gentlemen. And I really was truly asking myself, should this YouTube platform deserve a king? Well, consider the fact that I have accomplished a lot of different things, more than any other YouTuber out there. The fact that I'm a very well-spoken human being. The fact that I am not afraid to rise up and speak against popular opinion. The fact that the CEO of YouTube is now electing me as king. The answer to that question is, of course, I accept. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as I take off my headset, when I put this crown on, that means I'm officially, from here on out, forever will be YouTube's first king. So with that being said, peasants, take a look at this.
More like a Chester.
am now the king of YouTube, and all of you are now my peasants. And from here on out, Adrian Matt rules this entire YouTube kingdom. Bow down!